What's up guys, it's Jake for JacobTubeHD, and we are in October, which means it's Halloween time, bitches. So, I thought it would be a great idea to be posting a brand new Halloween related video every single Saturday in October, leading up to Halloween. So, you guys are going to be getting 5 videos from me this month. So, welcome to Jacob's Month of Spoops. But I can't do the Month of Spoops here in my room with no Halloween decorations in sight, so I'm filming in my living room with Halloween decorations. So for this first video, I thought we would review a movie about Halloween. So let's see what film we got today. Halloweentown is about Marnie and her siblings Dylan and Sophie finding out that their grandmother named Aggie is a witch and that there's a secret town where monsters live named Halloweentown. But when an evil force threatens to take over Halloweentown, Maggie and her siblings have to save the day. Halloweentown is one of the most popular Disney Channel original movies with 3.4 million ratings, spawning 3 sequels, which makes Halloweentown the longest running Disney Channel movie franchise, beating out High School Musical, Camp Rock, and Descendants. But does it really deserve all that success? Let's find out. This is Halloweentown. The movie starts with the mother telling the kids why they can't go outside on Halloween night. As you can see, Dylan doesn't care for Halloween because of everything wrong with candy.
Well, I think it's obvious why Halloween is bad. I mean, that whole razor blade and the apple thing was an urban myth, of course. But then all that candy causes cavities and gum disease, and those masks everybody wears have these weird kind of toxic fumes inside that make your arms go limp.
Apparently he isn't worried about the one negative about candy, which he forgot to mention, which is diabetes. Like, how could you forget to mention diabetes when you're talking about all the bad stuff about candy? Apparently you ain't afraid of fucking diabetes, Dylan. The grandma shows up with the weird walking purse and gives Marnie the best gift a girl can get. Rocks! Cause every girl loves getting rocks. We find out how magical Cleveland is.
A magical place where many different sorts of creatures live together in peace.
Like Cleveland?
As the grandmother tells the kids this bedtime story about Halloweentown until the mother shuts her up because she is a Karen. Next she'll talk to Granny's manager. The mother wants her kids to be humans and not witches, and I truly don't think the mother is a witch. I think she's a bitch. Like, let your kids be witches and discover their powers. Just let your kids have some fucking fun. Anyway, the kids sneak out of the house to follow the grandmother to Halloweentown, and the mother doesn't even notice. Great parenting. In Halloweentown, the kids are greeted by the mayor, who is a scarier version of Willy Wonka, with Dylan still not believing a single fucking thing, even though he's in the town that he thought wasn't real. Like, kid, you're in the town, you're not fucking dreaming, you can actually touch the fucking town, like, you are in this town. Stop believing that this is all fucking bullshit and fake. We got my second favorite character, the skeleton taxi driver. Even though he isn't funny, I just love his personality and I don't know why. Also, the animation that they did on his face isn't that bad for the 90s. The kids find Grandma. She talks about the evil that is turning the people of Halloweentown into angry people that hate everything, and then they disappear. And then they go broom shopping for Marnie, because when you know that there's an evil force that is making everybody disappear and threatening the existence of Halloweentown, the first thing you do is go broom shopping for your granddaughter to start training them to become a witch. Good parenting. This scene has the best character in the movie, which is the guy selling brooms.
That Luke dude, he's turned into such a wiener.
I don't know why, but with every Disney Channel movie I see, I get more interested in a one-off character that only has a few lines. I get more interested in them than the actual main characters. Like, even though this guy isn't funny and all the jokes he's saying are stupid, he has a fucking amazing delivery that's so goddamn hilarious. Also in this scene we meet Luke, who, according to himself, is
A big cheese around here.
who the fuck referred to themselves as the big cheese in the 90s? Like, I know different times have different slang, but really? The Big Cheese? Like, who the fuck would call themselves the Big Cheese? After some decent green screen flying, we are greeted by the mother forcing the kids to go home, with Marnie refusing to go home. Marnie starts complaining as they wait for a bus, and Marnie starts talking about joining a motorcycle gang.
I'm never going to school again, and I'm going to move someplace really far away and join a motorcycle gang.
I guess we now know what the sequel is going to be about. They go to the mayor's office when a bus doesn't show up, and I swear that mayor is going to end up being the villain. But anyways, the mayor recognizes the mom and, oh my god!
Excuse me, sir. Just here. I'll get right to the point. I have a very urgent message. Somebody's on pins and needles. Pins and needles.
What the fuck is that thing? I legit had to take a break from this movie when I was watching it for this review, because after just seeing that fucking thing, like, Jesus Christ. So let's just forget that that thing, whatever it is, ever existed, and let's just talk about the next thing, which is how Luke lured the grandmother into a movie theater where the villain throws the mother and the grandmother, leaving the children to solve this on their own. So the kids have to remember Grandma's brew and find all the things on her list, since Grandma was making a brew to light the talisman so that they can stop the evil. They get the hair of a werewolf by cutting it off of a younger version of the Cowardly Lion who is secretly Austin Powers.
Yeah, baby!
They get the sweat of a ghost by being racist to a ghost in a sauna that makes people skinnier. And lastly, they get a vampire's tooth by going to a very creepy looking dentist. So now that they have everything they need to complete the spell, they fuck it up the first time. But when they actually believe that they want the spell to work, it works. So did they not want the spell to work the first time? They do the spell correctly and go to the pumpkin in the town that is for some reason on fire for a second and then stops for some reason. As they are about to put the talisman in the pumpkin, our villain shows up, who is the mayor. I fucking knew it. I told you guys that he was shady as fuck. So the mayor goes on an evil spew. Luke, the Big Cheese, helps Marnie. Marnie almost dies and drops the talisman in the pumpkin, and the family comes together to save the day. It's pretty much your run-of-the-mill kids ending. And that was Halloweentown, and it wasn't that bad. It's not a good movie, but I could see why people loved it so much and why it was successful as it was. I really loved seeing the world of Halloweentown, and the practical and digital effects aren't that bad for a Disney Channel film in the 90s. But it was just a predictable story with uninteresting characters. Despite me not liking the movie, I do recommend this film if you want to watch a decent Halloween film with a fun and imaginative world. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button in the face. Subscribe if you're new to join the JacobTube family. Hit that notification bell and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and StoryFire at JacobTube101. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, JacobTube fam.